I never came into this game knowing exactly like what I do. Like, I knew I could sing my ass off. Like, that was pretty clear. And that was kind of like the only consistent. But like, I didn't really have like a thing, you know. I don't think I really had like a thing. Personality, sure. Like, relatable, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I think that is biting me in the ass right now. Like, with this album, I feel like the reception that I'm getting out in the world is like confusion. Obviously, I get that because in the inner world, it's confusion. Not specifically about like what I stand for, what I'm trying to talk about, things of that nature, but really more like, how does it sound?
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
How is it supposed to sound? What is the sound? I'm so drained. Actually, I'm so drained of this process of like trying to figure this shit out, because I just feel like the thing with me is like, dang, she's almost there. It's like almost clicking. Like, what the hell is the almost? And why is there always an almost? How long is there going to be the almost? I feel like we're at the final hour of all of this almost shit. It either has to click or it's going to be over. And like, I'll always be like, damn, what could have been? That ain't it.
Here's the thing about Coco Jones. Yes, she got talent. However, she's not that marketable. So in her mind, she's a star. In her mind, she's a superstar. And she's like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? So her life is really about doing things to boost her career, like clout chase, put myself out there more. She's trying to figure it out. And when a woman is in the industry and that's her goal, fellas, what y'all gotta understand, that has to become her only goal. There's no, oh, well, I could have a husband, or like I could have a man and really become the superstar that I'm trying to become. It don't work like that unless she finds a way to use you to boost her career.
Let's talk about Coco Jones because her career path is actually very interesting. Most people know her as the Disney girl that starred in Let It Shine. Back in the early 2000s, she really looked like she was next up, and then things got quiet. Now, Coco openly talked about for a long time that she couldn't get a deal and how Hollywood wasn't really fooling with her like that. And she's mentioned it being overlooked, discouraged, and confused about why doors weren't opening.
I was like, oh, you just do what people tell you to do, and that's how you get there. I'm like, I just will be the nicest, easiest to work with, no pushback, do everything they tell me to do, and I'm gonna succeed. So when I wouldn't get jobs, I was like, what happened? Because I literally did everything y'all asked me to do.
Now, if you followed her from the beginning, then you know that's something that she always spoke about. But what got me was when I remembered that she released a song before she blew up again, and just listen to it.
I'm in Hollywood, it's getting hella weird.
Now, the title alone makes you pause. The visuals, the Hollywood backdrop, the message. It just shows that she was quietly acknowledging the industry and how weird it can be. Now, fast forward, Coco does the Usher tribute at the BET Award, which a lot of people felt was like a formal reintroduction. People online also started noticing certain aesthetics in her visuals, like patterns, camera angles, and imagery, of course. Of course, some one-eye symbolism, checkerboard floors, if you know, you know. But aside from all that, now she's engaged.
Now, fellas, you gotta understand the mindset of a woman like this, bro. It's impossible for her to really love a man the way you will want a wife to love you. She can't stand the fact that she's not as big as she thinks she should be in the industry. And it's almost like she's kind of mad at the industry, but it's like she loved the industry so much that it's like she gotta get that stardom. And then you got some guys who probably never really had like a bad chick back in the day when they were young. You know, the popping girl. So after they make it to the NBA, this is really their opportunity. And look, it works. See, you got to understand, right? There are some athletes who legit wants an industry chick, like Russell Wilson and now Spider. And it's funny that Spider takes advice from Russell Wilson and his wife, is best friends with Sierra. So it's a cool dynamic. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking it. But as a man, you got to understand what you signed up for. Her career comes before you. I know you married her and thinking, okay, I'm going to get me a wife and this and that. I mean, it looks good on the surface. You know, you got your little singing chick. You know, it looks beautiful on the surface. But in all reality, she's chasing stardom. You already made it. You already got your bag. You chilling. Now your chick is chasing stardom, even though you got all that money. That's why as a man, you always got to keep things in perspective.
I literally like messaged this girl and I was like, thank you so much. But of course it was God too. And this tweet was like, man, what happened to Coco? Like she was supposed to be next up. Like she was supposed to be it. And the tweet went viral. And so I like showed it to my mom. I was like, look what they're saying on the interwebs about me. And I showed it to the guy. He was smart. And he was like, you should respond to it. And I was like, and say what? And so I responded to it and I was like, do you want to know what happened? And that tweet went viral. And I was like, whoa. So then I got kind of like scared because I hadn't had like think about it like this. Peak engagement.
Yeah. My
numbers were going crazy. I had like sponsorship, advertisement, everything. To drop down to where it's like just humbling. Humbling. Okay? And then other people are popping off on social media and stuff. And the same girls that I was auditioning with popping off. It was just humbling. And then for me to see this tweet go viral, I was like, oh, okay. So I literally make this video about like what happened, literally what I'm sitting down telling y'all. This whole video, the whole time, the engagement is crazy on this YouTube video. Like one of my most watched videos. I didn't know what was going on. And then somebody took a soundbite from that and put it on TikTok. Everyone was using the sound. Everyone.
What was the sound?
It was like, I was talking about Disney or whatever, and I was like, and you would do it too for a check. Okay, I was an employee. Like I was saying like something like that, and they took that soundbite and it went crazy. Literally all over the world. So then I was like, what the hell is TikTok? Now people are like, we support you. We're not going to they're not going to fumble your bag. We're in your corner. I was like, okay.
The Sea Hive. Yeah. The Sea Hive. You get your Sea Hive.
Don't upset
the Coco
the
Locos.
beehives.
The Coco Locos.
They're called the Co-Captains.
Oh, the
Co-Captains.
Co-Captains. Okay.
Yeah.
She already got a name.
That's what they said. They were like, I'm the captain now. They were saying I'm the captain now. I was like, okay, I'm in the passenger seat. So they were telling me what to do. Yeah. They were like, do more videos like this, get on TikTok, change your Twitter header, this is old, delete. I was like, okay. I don't know what was going on.
They're walking you through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally,
dope,
it was
actually.
so crazy. That's why they're co-captains, because they drove the boat.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. Coco Jones told a story about a guy that was hella corny. He couldn't dance and all that. And the way Spider be dancing, it's almost like he fits the description. But look, nevertheless, fellas, I always tell you guys, right? The thing about a bird always got a motive. A bird always got an objective. Y'all should know that. And the objective will always be to power up off of a man. A bird has to be able to use you. You got to be beneficial to her. So when it comes to Spider, she's now using him as her rollout, her new rollout. Yo, nah, bro. Hey, this might work. That's all I'm saying. For her career, matter of fact, this shit is genius, bro. Because now she got a storyline. Now it's like, okay, I could give y'all this fairy tale love story. And then when I dismiss this dude, I'm going to give y'all that pain, that hurt. Ooh, this was smart. This was clever. And I ain't going to lie to you, just based on the fact that Spider be taking advice from Russell Wilson, he's the perfect guy for her. He is. But let's see how his NBA career looked this season, because I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. Last season in the playoffs, homie looked sus. he looked like he got to get it together, bro. He was out there, but he still got paid. So salute. But let's wish this man the best, all right? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.